The European Union convened in Brussels for a critical summit on March 6, 2025. The main topic was the ongoing war in Ukraine. The summit brought together 27 EU leaders to show a united front. A key outcome was a joint declaration affirming unwavering support for Ukraine. The EU reaffirmed its commitment to Ukraine's independence and sovereignty. They called for a peaceful resolution to the conflict based on these principles. In a tangible demonstration of support, the EU announced a substantial increase in defense spending. All 27 member states agreed to this significant increase. The European Commission will facilitate this increase, exploring various mechanisms to support member states. Commission President Ursula von der Leyen proposed providing up to €150 billion in loans for defense spending. This proposal will be reviewed by the European Council in the coming weeks. The EU also pledged continued financial assistance to Ukraine. French President Emmanuel Macron announced a new aid package worth €30.6 billion. The funds will be drawn from assets seized from sanctioned Russian individuals and entities. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky attended the summit, underscoring the gravity of the situation. Zelensky expressed his gratitude for the EU's unwavering support, emphasizing the importance of financial and military aid. His visit highlighted the strong partnership between Ukraine and the EU. The summit took place against a backdrop of deteriorating EU-US relations. The main point of contention is the level of US support for Ukraine. President Donald Trump has been critical of Europe's defense spending. Trump reiterated his stance that the U.S. would not bear the burden of defending countries that do not meet their financial obligations to NATO. This stance has created friction within the transatlantic alliance. Many European leaders view Trump's approach as a departure from the traditional U.S. commitment to European security. They see it as a potential threat to the stability of the post-World War II order. Zelensky's visit underscored the need for a united front in supporting Ukraine. Hungary was the only EU member state that did not sign the joint declaration supporting Ukraine's territorial integrity. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has been a vocal supporter of Trump's stance on the war in Ukraine. Orbán has also been critical of the EU's sanctions against Russia, arguing they are ineffective and harmful to European economies. The summit saw discussions on deploying a peacekeeping force to Ukraine. The aim would be to stabilize the situation and provide a buffer between Ukrainian and Russian-backed forces. The UK, France, and Turkey have emerged as potential key contributors to a peacekeeping force. However, some Eastern European countries have expressed reservations about contributing troops. They fear that such a move could leave their own borders more vulnerable to Russian aggression. The EU continues to navigate these complex dynamics in its support for Ukraine. Despite diplomatic efforts, the situation in Ukraine remains tense. Hours before Zelensky's arrival in Brussels, a Russian missile attack on a hotel in Kryvyi Rih killed 4 people. The attack drew international condemnation and highlighted the human cost of the conflict. The EU has been actively involved in efforts to broker a ceasefire and develop a comprehensive peace plan. The plan is expected to address Ukraine's security concerns and involve guarantees from both Russia and the West. It will also focus on the political and economic relationship between Ukraine and Russia. Despite challenges, the EU remains committed to finding a peaceful solution. The bloc's support for Ukraine and its role in peace negotiations underscore its determination to restore stability. The road to peace will be long, but the EU's commitment provides hope for a brighter future for Ukraine and the region.